Alright, so what you guys just saw were some clips of me picking up this triple collab pair of Nike LD Waffles, so triple collab meaning between Nike, Sacai, and Clot. I was lucky enough to hit on this pair via Nike Sneakers Pass actually for pickup at their 21 Mercer location, which, you know, I've been living outside of New York City for years now and haven't been at that location up until this point. Seeing them in hand, they do look a little small. It's because this one is in a US size 7, which is equivalent to a women's 8.5. This pair obviously isn't for me, it's for Steph, but don't fret, if I step to the side here, you'll see that I got a pair for myself. So here are two pairs of the Sacai Clot LD Waffles. Here they both are, his and hers, sneaker action here. I got this pair specifically at Sold Out. It's a buy-sell shop out in Jersey City, New Jersey. If you watch a few of my past videos, you know that I've picked up a few things from them. And honestly, I've been picking up a lot of things that aren't on YouTube videos. The best place to keep in touch with my pickups. Follow me on Instagram at StuffDylanLikes. Anyway, shout out to them. They had these for a really good deal. They had them a little bit over retail, which at the time too was a great price. And seeing how the resale market is going on these, it's really a good time to pick them up if you're into them, but we'll talk about that a bit later. Anyway, while I have both pairs out and in hand, I figured it'd be good to just knock out a quick review of them. You know, just because it's pretty timely. I think it's a nice Halloween sneaker with it, you know, being end of month. It's a great time to pull these out for sure. So just to get some housekeeping things out of the way, they come in this orange pull-out style box that we've seen with all of their Sacai collabs. They're listed as a Nike LD Waffle S-C, S obviously standing for Sacai and C standing for Clot, in a colorway of net, orange blaze, and deep red. So this triple collab thing is something that Nike's been doing pretty frequently as of late. So Edison Chen and his Clot brand have been doing collabs with Nike throughout the years. I have a few pairs myself, including some Clot Air Max Havens that I wear pretty heavily, and of course, more things in the background there, the Nike Air Max 1. So these are the Clot Air Max 1s, dubbed as the Kiss of Deaths. Nike recently revived these in early 2021 for the first time since their initial 2006 release. And seeing the close relationship and colorway between the two, you could tell that this pair of LD Waffles was inspired by this pair of Air Max 1s, which is pretty cool. Like the Air Max 1s, they have this clear sort of toe box. The inspiration is carried on through the LD Waffle at the uppers, although it's not quite a clear like it is on the Air Max 1s. It is in the semi-transparent nylon sort of mesh material. So I took out the white tissue paper and you can see it's pretty transparent, so I'm sure I'll have some on-foot shots. You'll be able to see, you know, whatever socks you wear through here are gonna be super visible. So wearing shoes like this or this are a great opportunity to show off any sort of cool socks that you have. For someone like me, that means I need to dig into my sock game a bit further because I'm only really wearing white crew socks these days. The rest of the uppers are pretty much standard and consistent with other Sacai collabed LD Waffles. Chitose Abe, the creative director and founder of Sacai, has made this doubling of everything her design language when it comes to these collabs. And by double everything, you see the stack designs from the swooshes to the laces, which, by the way, I laced up myself. Usually from the factory, they come laced up, super choked up. So definitely gives it a better look when you do things yourself. Double soles, you know, just a little bit of double everything. This doubling is pretty unique to the Sacai collab LD Waffles. And I think specifically for this Clot collab, one thing worth noting is the red swoosh here. So it is done up in a reflective material, which is consistent with the red material on the Air Max 1, which is a nice nod to that. And just for some background on the LD Waffle, in case you didn't know, it's sort of an updated take on some former Nike runner classics. So it's a mashup of the LDV and the Waffle Racer, hence the LD Waffle nameplate on there. But overall, I think the fit and finish of these is pretty decent. I think the suede that you'll find throughout the toe and, you know, the back heel is pretty generic. It's not anything that's super mind-blowing or plush. However, it is pretty decent when you take into consideration what Nike's been putting out lately. On top of that, all like the little leather hits are pretty standard Nike stuff, but when you put it all together, it's pretty neat. I like the little green details as well. You'll find them up the eye stay and at the double stacked tongues there. And while we're speaking of the double stacked tongues, they're in a pretty thin nylon, and then on the inside you get your footbed there, which showcases, you know, the Sacai and Clot logos, which also match the back heels. You get the Nike, Clot, and Sacai logos all back there. My favorite element of the sneakers when it comes to appearance are these gum bottoms. One component of these being based off the Waffle Racer, they take on these waffle soles, and they're in this gum color, which of course, if you follow my channel, you'll know that I'm a sucker for gum soles. As far as sizing and fit goes on the LD Waffles, I definitely recommend going true to size. Lengthwise, I feel them being perfect, and I have a standard width foot, so again, true to size works for me. However, if you're wide-footed, I hear of people going up half size because they could be a bit narrow, but again, your mileage may vary. On the topic of sizing, I think comfort goes hand in hand, and to me it's pretty decent. They're based off of a retro runner, or a few retro runners rather, so they might not be up to date as far as modern technology goes. However, they're definitely comfortable for everyday sort of casual wear. Following this Kiss of Death or Orange Blaze pair, they came out with another pair of LD Waffles, collabed again between Sacai and Clot, but this second iteration in the cool gray color that they're calling the Kiss of Death 2, because it's inspired by the second iteration of whatever former sneaker came out in the past. And spoiler alert, they're in that box over there. Kind of lazy to pull them out for this video, but I'll put in some clips on top of this. I was able to get my hands on that pair via a raffle from Sneakers and Stuff, so shout out to them. I've actually been hitting on a lot of their stuff. Definitely very appreciative of those guys over there, even though I really have no tie to them at all. Just a regular consumer. Who knows, maybe that'll be in its own video, but you know me, it's kind of hard for me to get around to making these videos, so definitely stay tuned. Going back to these Sacai Clot LD Waffles, to me it's crazy how the resale market is on them now, and by that it's crazy because you could get them at or very near retail price at this point. I don't know if the cause of that is because of the wacky sort of colors and material choices, or if it's just a matter of, you know, Nike really milking this aspect of triple collaborations and overdoing this LD Waffle silhouette in particular. I know they're slated to have a few more, including like the undercover ones that are coming out in a few weeks. So who knows how those will land as well. The strange thing is that these have been randomly popping up on various boutique sites, and they always seem to sell out super instantaneously. So the math in my head doesn't technically add up because, you know, the kids are calling these bricks, but then also it's kind of hard to get them at retail from a retailer or a boutique whenever they restock. But at this point in my life, I've gotten accustomed to picking up things that I like, and you know, I'll kind of pay whatever price the market is on them as long as I think is worth it. And obviously I thought these were worth it because I have two pairs. Again, one for me, one for Steph. So definitely shoes are meant to be worn at the end of the day, and if you like them, go ahead and pick them up. But that pretty much wraps up this video though. Let me know what you guys think about these in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you think of these vlog, review, hybrid videos. I know I've been trying to push out more creative content outside of these traditional sneaker reviews, so definitely let me know what you think. That being said, also be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course follow me on Instagram at StuffDylanLikes. I'm posting pickups and other random things there, so be sure to tune in if you get a chance. That's all for now though. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.